don't have any coins either. I don't have anything from unlockables. I don't have anything. It's basically just a fresh reinstall. And I have to replay the game all over again. This is basically the only way to save anything relatively left of the save file. I still can't believe it crashed, though. I actually still cannot believe my PC crashed mid-run. In Marble Zone as well. At least I know that I'm gonna be on a good pace. You know what, maybe I'll do some missions after this run. I don't know. This is just so off my game. Because now it's just done, all my data is just gone, and I have to get it back again by just doing this. So speedrunning may actually be beneficial for me. The one benefit Tails will have when it comes to just generally playing as him, because the stream had to crash and now just ruin my Sonic run, so I will save that Sonic run for later now, because I am just mad, like, really mad at my PC for just crashing out of nowhere. But I can't complain much because it's OBS, and it can crash PCs. Which is just fucking great! Oh yeah, I forgot, Tails is an actual hitbox. Yeah, Tails' tails are an actual fucking constant hitbox. How? I am questioning what the fuck just happened, but I don't care. I don't have the mental capacity to really care anymore. Oh yeah, right, I forgot. If I run into the wall, then I go down. Hey, DP, how's your day going? It's doing great, Webs. My PC literally crashed in the middle of the run, though, unfortunately. Which kind of sucks for me, because I had to delete my save data. But besides that, it is actually going great. I finally fucking did Lockerless. Congratulations! I knew you could do it! Please do not tell me it's going to crash at the same fucking spot. If it fucking crashes again, I'm going to be mad. Also did gluten for punishment, though. Ah. Gluten or glutton? I don't know if I'm saying that, if I read that correctly. Did I read that correctly? And it was on my alt. No? Okay. That is... It's hard to tell what it actually says, because it looks like it sounds like gluten, but it also sounds like glutton at the same time. It looks like it sounds like glutton at the same time. Which just... It feels weird. I've never been one good for actually pronouncing things, so if I pronounce things wrong, then sorry. And you know, because I'm playing as Tails, I get to actually fly through like half of the stage! Which makes playing this game too easy! And saves about literally a full minute! I can't wait to actually speedrun games like Doors or Pressure, because those ones are actually very exciting. Minus Pressure. Pressure I know the rules for, and I kind of think the people who created those rules are kind of evil there. Oh, I see why you can't understand it fully. It's spelt wrong. It's actually... Oh! Gluton! I'm not even sure if I still pronounce that wrong anyways. I don't know. Okay, Tails is just broken for this run. I am so glad I picked him now and I had the ability to turn back. Well, I still could. You did, it's alright though. Alright, cool. I'm like I said, I'm not good at pronouncing things sometimes. And this is how I basically improve on playing Classic Sonic Simulator. I just speedrun the Classic Sonic games. Flying as Tails hurts my fingers, though. Like, a lot. Because you need to spam to actually be able to get a big, like... To be able to do that. To ascend fast, you actually need to spam, and it, like, hurts a whole hell of a shit ton. Okay, this one's easily cheatable. Never mind, I would like to take back what I exactly said. Please, aww. I have no rings. I should probably go back and get some rings. But I did better at glutton for punishment on my ult. Then I got my main. And on my main, I got the badge. On my first attempt. Oh! So you did it all on your ult first, and then went back to your main? Okay, so he swings low at the start there. You know what, I could just do this the way that Sonic does it with a little bit of extra hits there. Alright. No, my ring! Please kill him. Yeah! Alright, there we go. No, the other way around. Hold on, let me just... There we go. I gotta move my monitor for a bit. I just realized I forgot to pause the timer. Whatever. It's whatever. That'll be fixed around when I actually upload this run. Either way, I still got a good time improvement, so who cares? This is the first time I've generally had a big time improvement. Okay, so I know there's no collision around one of the platforms up there. And I have 2 clone suits on both accounts. Oh! You know, Webs, maybe we could actually end up collabing with each other and then play Pressure. How does that sound? Because that actually sounds like really fun to do in general. Yeah, we could also share our chat too, since technically there is a feature for that. But I'm not sure if you have the necessary stuff to do it, unless it works on mobile. I have never tried to see if it fully works on mobile because my phone sucks to play on sometimes. Especially stream on because, well, I have done that before and it is a pain in the ass. I feel the improvement. Sweet, literally minutes worth of improvement. Like, a minute 34 is the best I can do for this stage, because I am not... Same could be said for Doors. We could do some Doors collabs when Floor 3 comes out fully. Oh, could I bring some of my friends along? Like, Gold, who's the same person who I've been streaming with for such a long time. Speaking about Gold, where the fuck is he? Normally he'd be joining the stream by now, but whatever. Sure? Cool. Shit! Alright, no, I don't want to count this. I do not want to count that singular bit there, so I'm gonna pause. And I'm also gonna move it to the next one, and then pause it real quick, because I'm not trying to do this. Like, I'm not trying to fully actually do this. Like, I will skip it if I have to, and I'm a bit stuck. There we go. You know, it's these type of things that kind of get me off the hand. I'm hoping the moderators allow this. If not, then they can feel free to change the goddamn thing if they have to. Like, include the special stage segment on accident. Either way, it still helps me to just have it like that. Though I did not intend on doing that in any way, shape, or form, but since I'm already at the point, might as well. And it's probably going to count against me when I actually upload the run, which means the moderators are going to have to switch a lot of times around and actually, like, count the timer and shit like that, which would be a little bit of a pain in the ass, so, my pauses are suboptimal. Also, the devs are changing the way updates come out every month for small updates, for the big updates, and in beach updates. Oh! So they're just releasing smaller updates, like, per month for preparation for the Oh, batch of updates. Yeah, no, so they're just preparing, like, the smaller updates. Like, they're doing the smaller updates first, and then in preparation for the big updates, just having those smaller content updates for people to kind of enjoy while there are still many other things to do, if that makes any sense. Yeah, speaking of outdoors, I still actually have to finish floor 2, because I haven't done that yet. And I'm not doing it with chat control either, because that'd be a pain. That'd be a big pain in the ass. Ooh, I have a feeling this one's gonna be a little bit easier. Yep, I was right. I forgot to change the time, which will raise the amount of players. I mean, yeah, you have to do batches of updates to actually be able to, you know, do this stuff. So it's kind of like a whole like discrepancy type thing. Welcome to hell, which I will be in less than a minute, hopefully. What am I talking about? I am playing as Tails. I literally can just go to the certain point that you would normally have. First of all, can't Tails fly? Yes, he can! Oh boy, that'll make the later versions of the zone a lot easier. Anyways, time to just, You stupid fucking bro. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm so close to death. Ooh. We had the Chaos mode. I don't know what batch they're doing next month. I'm hoping it's a good batch. Yeah! Labyrinth Zone is actually kind of fun. I want to take back exactly what I just said, by the way. Oh my god, 4 minutes. For that one path alone, 4 full fucking minutes. And I was able to do that with Amy too, but I just died at that point, so I just couldn't really do anything about it. Shit. Alright, can I take back exactly what I fully said when I said Labyrinth Zone was fun? It's still the hell it is. Any water level in any Sonic game, including Classic Sonic Simulator, because people who make water levels in Classic Sonic Simulator definitely understand that that's a hell. Is this a Sonic fan game or the real deal? It is the real deal. Since Sega decided to re-release all of the Classic Sonic games in one package, specifically, well, optimally being named Origins, as you could see on the splits. Though I would speedrun an actual Sonic fan game, because that's still really fun. You know, I actually have one in mind now. It would be Fallen Star. Oh, okay. Give me this. I'd rather have the ability to just go through most of it invincible than having to just not. Alright, so it should stop right around here. I am doing actually so good right now. Another 4 minutes. Hey, boys, good to see you. I'm pretty sure you can tell what I'm doing. And apparently the Sonic games are no longer playable on mobile anymore. Yeah, they unfortunately removed most of the mobile games. Well, most of the mobile ports, which is kind of the point of Origin's existence in the first place. The mobile ports are actually in Origin, so you get to play them on console. So if you want, you could actually play this too. But it still sucks that they're removing all the mobile ports. I own like half of the mobile port. I will hydrate right after I finish this level. I need to anyways, because I haven't done that yet. Also, hi, Lithium, /S7, /multiple nicknames that you have, / I forgot whatever the fuck Venti gave you as a name. Hydrate right now, buddy. I just redeemed it. Listen, I can't pause because this is an actual run. I have my reasonings, though, okay? I will make sure I hydrate. I will not forget that, okay? And I do change the rules for hydrate on speedruns, if that makes any sense. Listen. If it's a speedrun, you can't pause it. You have to play through the game. One sitting, no breaks, which is why the practice runs were so much better, because I could actually take a tiny bit of a break. But that was a practice run, and this is the real fucking deal of a run, so I kind of have to do this. Oh, wait, right, I just realized I'm playing as Tails. What the fuck am I doing? Why was I actually taking... Cheat. I'm hoping my PC does not crash this time, because I literally had to delete my entire save data just because of it. Like, straight up, all of my save data I had to just delete while the game was open. Alright, it's time for this fucker. Which I could just, do this for. Aha! He tried! He failed! He failed again! He failed again! Yeah! Fuck you, Eggman! Only games I'm still aware of are... Okay, I cannot read this because of the stupid fucking chat thing. Hold on, let me just... Only games I'm aware of are... Speed Battle, Sonic 4, Sonic Dash, Sonic Dash 2, and Rumble. Correct me if I'm wrong. No, I will not correct you because you are not wrong. Those are actual games. Also, I'm surprised you are aware of Sonic Dash 2, because barely anyone is aware of that, and that was one of my favorite mobile games for the Sonic series. I don't like Boom, I will be honest. Boom is, well, something, that's for sure. It definitely has, my opinion has changed over the years from when I first saw Boom on, like, TVs, because I never had a Wii U, so I never got to play Rise of Lyric, which is kind of a good thing. And I never still will play Rise of Lyric, because, well, it's a bad game, and I know that. Oh my god, I'm doing so good! You know, at this rate, I might actually get to Final Zone in less than a full fucking 5... Shit. No. But you're not wrong on that, though. Those are, like, actual games. Including Rumble. Rumble is actually a really fun one. I still wish it was on consoles. Because I don't want to play it on my fucking PC all the time. I want to be able to play it on my damn Xbox. Or my Nintendo Switch. Sonic Rumble on the Nintendo Switch sounds so weird, but also so right at the same time. Did you used to think Boom was shit? No, I actually used to think it was good. It's something of a series. It's a mixed bag of the Sonic series. It's an entire, like, different thing. Oh yeah, wait, since I'm in Starlight 3, there's only one method that only Tails can pull off in this stage, and only Tails specifically. I would know this because I'm a fucking speedrunner. I would know every method that I come across, and this one is the fact that you could just abuse Tails' extending hitbox, because for some reason, Tails are an actual hitbox. Which means you could just cheat through, like, half the boss. Oh yeah, ad break's coming up, unfortunately, so I can't really do anything about it. Sorry. You could take a break if you feel like it, or just continue chatting. What about the TV show of Boom? That's the thing, I actually like the TV show of Boom. That was my first ever actual occurrence of Boom. Oh shit. Yeah! Well, I was about to clip in there. Oh, there it is. At least it let me finish the stage before... Yet again, Tails is a very broken character. And that's Scrap Brain Zone Act 1. Literally, what possibly has to be one of the easiest, in my opinion, Scrap Brain acts. 8 whole minutes. Well, I know there's a top path. Which I feel like is a little bit more risky to take, just because of the fact that I died there previously, but it's fine. It's not fine! Yeah, I'll just take the normal path. My run's still going good anyway, so who cares? I expect this run to not really count. Though, because of the special stage being paused, because I shouldn't have, but it's just a beat the game run, so honestly, it shouldn't be too bad. And like I said, if the moderators need to retime, then go on ahead, be my fucking guest. And I will probably count the timer anyways. Shit! Back to the start! How many times am I gonna have to go back to the start here? I'm actually making up half of this fucking stage. By just simply dying. Well, this is still faster than my previous Tails run, so do I really care? No. It's just mostly reliant on skill. And knowledge of Sonic. Which, honestly, I'm glad I have. You know, I'll just fall. It's much safer to fall anyways. Oop, up, 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 up. I've gotta take my sweet fucking time. Just go. Just go. Just go. Just go. Just go. No way to stop. Yeah! And that's Scrap Brain Zone Act 2! I didn't like Boom. It was not one of my favorite voice actors. The voice actor for Sonic is literally the one that was in the games previously. I'm pretty sure it was one of his last lines of work before just moving on to fan works. Which, Jason Griffin, my fucking goat for the voices, honestly. Like, he does so well on voice acting that he just portrays most of Sonic at this point. Also, 8 minutes? This is it? The final stretch? I'll just do the same thing I did in the Amy run. And just be a pussy. Shit! He actually got me there. Well, Knuckles got muscular, Eggman had a growth spurt. Eggman and Boom is just, in my opinion, very funny. I mean, suffice to say, the comedy in Boom is kind of lackluster. It's still actually, like, pretty, like... Yeah, I've got to be honest. It's something. It's definitely something. That's for sure. Also, being allowed to spin dash in Sonic 1 should be a crime. Because it makes bosses like Final Zone so much easier. What's your honest opinion about Sonic Forces and Frontiers? Well, okay, Forces is shit, first of all. I don't hate it too much because the comics definitely does it more justice. Frontiers is just like the growth spurt, or like the growing pains of the Sonic series. So what I personally have to say about that is more different, but it's still pretty good, to be honest. Oh yeah, and also... 30 minutes. That's my best run, by far. But, to be honest, Frontier But at least you can play as Supersonic and Forces, yeah, which originally costed fucking money. Also, I can't skip this. It's an unskippable credit scene. At least I'll unlock Boss Rush again. Unlike Frontiers, yeah, that's kind of something. But at least the Supersonic boss fights are kind of fun if you know what you're doing. And I say kind of fun. Because if you're a fucking speedrunner, like me, all what you literally have to do is just straight up stomp. Like 90% of the boss fights, not even 90%, all of them, will literally just be you spamming 2 goddamn buttons. Like your heart depends on it. And it does too much goddamn damage. Which it shouldn't. It really shouldn't, but it does so much damage. Like, it is the most damaging attack, minus countering. Countering is the second most damaging attack by far. I wonder how the story would continue if Sega released a sequel for Frontiers. If we're not counting the fake leaks, honestly, I don't know. But the third mainline game should be this year, if not next year, or in the upcoming months from now. So finally, Mirror Mode! Now I have to do CD, Sonic 2, and 3 Knuckles again! That's fun! I hate my PC crashing. You know what? I have an idea. To avoid having to worry about any save data, I'm going to copy and paste my data onto another folder each time I actually beat a game, or at least a certain game in Origins. To save myself the hassle. Wasn't Frontiers the sequel for Forces? No. I mean, in canonical terms, we're talking yes, because Tails doesn't act like a bitch. Tails just doesn't act like a bitch at all, so in Frontiers. And if we're talking about non-canonical things, the Final Horizon. The Final Horizon is definitely something that's literally non-canonical. Like, if we're so speaking, and if we're so talking.